Hey everybody, we're back again with Opendoor Technology, and stock today went down as we kind of said in the last video that at some time we're going to need to take some profit in Opendoor, and it seemed like today was an opportunity that Opendoor took some profit. That wasn't the only reason why it went down. It's probably a combination of a lot of things. There's some reports coming out, and it's probably due for some profit taking. But let me show you the chart, and I'm going to show you some things I found on the website, probably why it went down today. All right, here we go on a weekly chart. As I said before, remember, as we go up, there's going to be times when the stock is going to take profit. It's going to slow down and consolidate a little bit. It happened here, it happened here, it happened here, and it's happening here again. It's only natural. It can't just go up all the time, right? So we went from 50 cents to $2.25 right here. And then we consolidated for 3 weeks. The reason why I consolidated for 3 weeks, I think, is because it went from 50 cents to $2.25. And that's a big jump. That's huge. It's a lot of percent. So it consolidated for 3 weeks. After the consolidation was over, it went up for 2 weeks. 2 green candles. It's a weekly chart. So 2 weeks, it went up green. And then it slowed down, profit taking, consolidation right here. And then after that, it went up again. Now, this is a huge green candle. That's what I was saying in my previous videos. I said this is a big candle for it to keep going up. At some point, this is going to have to slow down. It's a lot. This is from $4.11 all the way to $6.85, this one candle. So it's only a matter of time. As I said, we're going to get another red candle, and here we are. We have it right here. So now, what's going to happen next? Are we going to do this 3 weeks down? Are we going to do 1 week down? That's a hard question to answer at the moment because some data reports are coming out this week, and that's what I want to show you in a few minutes. But only thing we can look at really is where is the support and where is the resistance for Opendoor. Where could you possibly buy in if it continues to go down? All right, let's check out the daily chart. The daily chart, as you can see, big red candle engulfing the small green candle right here. So kind of a bearish sign, but we did have 483 volume today, and it was a red candle. So a lot of volume, but more sells than buys. But the good thing about that, since there was a lot of volume, they were picking up shares. People were buying shares at the same time. It was just that it was more sells than buys. Simple as that. It was 570 million yesterday. Possibly investors were starting to sell off yesterday because that's a huge number. 570 million yesterday, and today 483 million. So it looked like investors were selling a little bit yesterday, and today was a full sell off right here for profit take. So let's go to the hourly chart and just look. So look, as you can see, more evidence right here. Nothing but sales. I said in my previous video I made yesterday that, the first 30 minutes or an hour, it may pump up. And then it probably will go down because we're up a lot. We're up a lot. Every stock goes up and it comes down. But what you want the stock to do is go up more than it comes down, all right? So we're still up a lot. Just from this uptrend right here, from $5.03 to $7.32. That's a huge jump. So even if we come down 50%, which would be ideal, and I would like that, that would be maybe around the 586 or 575. I have the support right here at 575. I haven't moved it yet. That's the support that I wanted it to come down if it did go down. I was hoping $6 will hold, but I don't know. We have to see what happens because these reports coming out look like people may sell some more. And if they do sell some more, 575 is a support. I'm hoping that it holds. But if not, then the 550 is almost guaranteed to hold. 550, almost guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed in the stock market, but 550 looks like the spot to hold. And if it doesn't, the next support will be about 490. Hopefully it don't go down to 490 or $5, but that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this 789 resistance right now since we're down a little bit. That's where we're at. So we broke that 688 resistance, and then we came down past the 630. 630 was the previous resistance, and then we went down past the 630. So the next support would be 575, 550, and $4.90. So it's possible that a good buying area would be right around here, from $4.90 to $5.75. that's probably a good buying area if you want to load in, or if you miss your opportunity to get in Opendoor, that's probably what you want to look at if you want to buy in Opendoor, between $4.90 and $5.75. But the support at $5.75, $5.50, and $4.90 should hold. I'm about 75% sure that one of these three supports are going to hold Opendoor. Yeah, the resistance that we're looking at is pretty much 630 and 670. That's going to be resistance. And right now we're at 606. So we're kind of like in the middle between a support and a resistance. The 575 support and the 630 resistance. We're kind of like in the middle. So tomorrow's a toss-up day. What do I think is going to happen? Possibly it may go up a little bit once again and then come down again. But no one knows. Only reason why I say possibly is because the data reports that's coming out, the market is going to be a little shaky. I don't see a lot of people buying anything right now because the data report's coming out. But you never know. Anything happen. I could be wrong. But in my opinion, I think we may consolidate around the 550, 570 area, which is going to be healthy. So here's the reports I'm talking about. So Tuesday at 10 a.m., we have the non-farm payroll annual revision. So that's going to be a catalyst at 10 a.m. Tuesday. So you might want to jot this down or put it in your memory bank. 10 a.m. is going to be a catalyst tomorrow. Wednesday for Opendoor, 7 a.m. You have the MBA 30-year mortgage rate. And then right after that, you have the 8:30 a.m. catalyst, the PPI, 8:30 a.m. That's going to be a huge catalyst as well. And then Thursday, the next big catalyst, you see all these red highlighted times? Those are catalysts. Like, those are the times to look out for. So Thursday, 8:30 a.m. core inflation rate for Thursday, 8:30 a.m. And then that's it. Pretty much that's it. And Friday is a nothing day. Pretty much everything's back to normal again. Normal being depending on the data reports. So it's going to be a rough ride probably this week because the data reports, a lot of uncertainty. So when there's uncertainty, a lot of people like to sell sometimes. But we'll find out. But in my opinion, I think Opendoor could, like I said before, 550, 570 area if it doesn't hold this $6 that we have after hours. But if it does go higher, watch out for that 625, 630 for Opendoor Technology. All right, everybody, make sure you give a like and a comment. And thank you for watching. And have a great day. Take care.